Alright, welcome back. We having a little late, being a little late today, but figured to get it done, get this knocked out and recorded. Last night just didn't was too busy with what I was doing to log on and knock this out. So again, I apologize for the late uploads. I've been trying to keep a somewhat consistent pace. It's just like I said, once I get caught up with what I'm doing. Can't exactly just stop and record the daily video, so they will be out every day. That is 100% what I strive to do. So if I miss one or two here throughout the year, which I don't think that's going to happen ever, but my goal is not to. So once again, just apologize for the late video. Let's get these all knocked out. And start as we go. I also need to today more than I have been. I've been actually taking a small little breather from the Capture Festival, and that's why I haven't been farming as much as I want to out in the game, but I think today is a good day to, now that the stuff going on yesterday has kind of subsided for me, I can put my tablet next to me and actually do a little bit of farming. Let's see. So this is what I talked about in the daily before. Now that I see this, so like these low light or dark eggs are the only way to get one of the Astromon for summoning in your fusion. And besides checking this shop every single time, you've got to hope to either get it out of, I think it's Vitra now, maybe the other boss that shows up that they somehow started phasing out. Like we haven't seen it's Sherlock, and I forget the other Astromon's name that we used to have. It felt like every festival that one showed up, but now we barely get anything. So I don't know. It's been kind of weird with it. But it's like it was either that or the shop is the only way to get that egg, and it kind of sucks because then you're basing it on RNG to get that fusion done, and it's just one of those things. All right, let's just do the normal people for right now. We'll really blow this up. It doesn't need to be, but I was been trying to do a little bit of, the other day I was trying to record a different little style video, but I think I know now what I want to say with it. It's not necessarily scripted because I don't go off of a script on any of this. I just hit the record button and we go. But I wanted to make sure what I was saying was kind of accurate and putting information out there. So I'm probably going to upload that. I'm probably going to record that and upload that right after this video. And it's just more of to show kind of the things, how my kind of thought process on gemming, and then kind of clarifying a little bit of the content that I run in the game, just so I know new people are going to be coming across these videos, and once again excuse me, really the one thing I 100% say this, and you guys have heard me say this a lot, is if you're a new player coming in, yes, I've played the game for this will be my 4th year, but I'm not the be all end all. I'm 100%. I have the way I do things because it works for me, right? And that's the bigger takeaway from this is while I've tested a lot of things, I'm not an authority on this. I have things that just work, and because they just work, I have the confidence in showing it off. Is it the best way? Is it the most efficient way? Probably not, but I still think that, again, with new players, the information that I can give out there, I think can help them a little bit. And it's almost not so much that I want to make tutorial stuff. Again, there are other YouTubers out there that have already made those, and that they're solid and they still work. The one thing about Monster Super League is while we do get updates regularly, unfortunately, the older content, the content that's been in the game that you hear me talk about, even with summoning, the banner monsters, unfortunately, that content has not been touched. That stuff hasn't really changed. There's no difficulty curve that's been there. The only difference is we have more Astromon that can fill the different types of slots, which is a good thing, right? Having a variety of choices instead of just literally saying make this and be done with it, is a good thing. However, the downside to that, like I said, is I could make it, these instructional videos, but the thing is there's almost no reason to it, because there are, I point you guys to Odin's son. He makes the tutorial videos for like the Colossus videos, and then he actually shows it in progress, so he shows you defeating it with that. So there's videos like that already out there if you're curious, and I don't mind trying to make it. It's just I haven't cleared certain types of content to, again, be like, this is how I cleared it. It wasn't fun. There are still barriers to the game even for me. And that's just because of how, again, what I play the game for. So 22 story stages in normal for that. Right, let's grab this then. So yeah, just to kind of cap that off, it's one of the things I again, I love seeing the new players and talking to you guys down in the comments for coming in and just starting the game. I think that's great, and I really do. I love it. I really enjoy it to see that. And again, if I can answer a question for you, I will. That's 100% my who I am as a person. I will do my best to help out as someone who is putting content out there that people can watch. So at the end of the day, though, making tutorial videos or anything like that is something I'm not necessarily I don't want to say confident on. It's just you gotta think of it from my perspective. I'm a little afraid of putting a little bit more of my opinion out there on something, and in, I guess, being wrong about it is more of where the fear comes out, because again, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to also, make anyone really upset about that, because I'm not a confrontational person either. So it's like, I just, I want to if I'm going to make something, I want to make sure it's done, right. And I'm a big proponent, and I know a lot of you might have seen this in either other games that you play and whatnot, because this is a gaming channel, not a life channel. But the one thing I hate the most is when you go look up information, for instance, for a game, or you want to find a guide. Either you've done it yourself and you're kind of fed up because you can't get past a certain point or something else, and you go look up a guide, and the guy makes a guide, and it's like it's all right, but it's missing like the one thing you're looking for, and it seems like that, or they put it at like 20 minutes into the video, and you're going, man, this is what I wanted to know. Why couldn't we have just jumped to this? Or the video guides that aren't thorough. I think that's the ones I despise the most, is the ones that don't go thoroughly into the topic to help explain it. It's just, it turns out to be, it is what it is kind of thing. And or they don't even cover something that is specifically, in the that is very specific and important to tell even new players, So, and that's kind of a rant for another time. But my overall point, what I'm getting at, is when I want to put my opinion on how I do something out there, I'm a little nervous on it, because again, I'm all for constructive criticism, but at the same time, I do not want to be instructing new players to do something that is necessarily incorrect, So that's kind of where I sit at the moment with even thinking about wanting to make any type of tutorial videos for this game, because once again, I am a very casual player. I do the content I like to do in the game, and that content is just farming super evolution materials. I like the Starstone dungeon, leveling up my, getting my Astromon to 6 stars, doing the Dragon dungeon, and again, for me, that's content. Getting the monsters first is my priority, and then doing the content second is kind of where I sit. If that makes any sense, I want the army, so to speak, before I go conquer the city. You know what I mean? So that was a weird analogy to use, but I think you guys understand. You know, even after 4 years, the teams that I've made, you know, I'm proud of them. But the thing is, they are specific to what a little bit to what I run. So. Sorry, every day I'm gonna laugh at this every day. And actually, I just looked at this. I need to use these tickets. Yeah, I'll do those off camera because I need to record. I want to record that second video, but I think that was everything, wasn't it? I also got to get going on my day anyway, but yep, there we go. So another daily down, and I appreciate you guys watching and liking, subscribing, and all that. I really do. It amazes me just after a month, you know, being able to like I said, talk to you guys and the subscribers and whatnot. So I appreciate it. I really do, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.